having trouble uploading a video. This is my starting point, so I'm going to try again. I'm just going to make this quick because people either listen or they don't. I was kidnapped and didn't find out until '83, and I don't think this is going. I was kidnapped in '41 by this woman's father, George the Sixth, who's my uncle, and that's an illegal monarch. He helped take out my father, King Edward VIII, and kidnapped me and brought me to Moulton, Alabama, where I was given another name as a twin, Peggy Dempsey Childers. My real name is Victoria II, and I'm the legal heir. Now, the reason I'm going to tell this right off the bat, I mean, if someone says they're the Queen of England, why, you're supposed to be crazy, right? This whole thing is geared toward the mental health system, the programming of people to commit murder, and it's using mind control. So the one that's really doing the killings is never held responsible. I'm going to tell you how I was led into finding out. I was living at Treetop Apartments in Marietta, Georgia, and I don't know the date. It was probably '07. Excuse me, no, 97. And I had worked for doctors, and I had found out that they had put in heart bypasses. They had put chips and transmitters, and you can control somebody's behavior. You can program them. You can their decision making really can be yours that you're making for them. But it was back then. It was as simple as putting a handset, using that and zeroing in on your target, and teaching them the Morse code at a low level of hearing that they're not aware they're hearing. And if they did and tried to tell it, why, they'd say they're hearing voices, so you take them to the psych ward and you feed them psychotic drugs, just like this young man who was programmed, James Holmes. And this man who finished school right next door to me here at Virginia Tech. Okay, the reason that I'm going to stop, because people either do something about it or they don't. I've certainly tried. This Caroline Kennedy, her dad, the Warren Commission covered it up because it lead back to me, telling about my kidnapping and what was done to the British. Joseph Kennedy was her grandfather, and he was ambassador then, and I may have said this already. But he helped kidnap me, and he and my uncle took out my dad, kidnapped me, and there was one other thing I wanted to show here before I go. I don't know if I've got it out. Oh, yeah. I'm just going to show this because this was published in, I don't know, 96 maybe. I started telling all this in the early 70s. It's implantable biochips, and this is Timothy McVeigh, who went out and fought for your country, America, and he was supposed to blow up the Oklahoma City bombing, and Terry Nichols is still in prison there for it. Okay, they even tell that William, who's the illegal monarch to be, has a chip in him. Now, the other page is it's called Project Lucid, and it tells about the New World Order and Mark of the Beast and all that stuff. So I don't know about the end of time or anything. I do know the patterns and the murders that were done ongoing from Wayne Williams and Scarsdale Knight. Gene Harris was programmed, and you're going to say, well, that's crazy. Well, you're right. That this whole thing has been made just that, to draw in a background check and program people and lock them up if they find out they've been programmed, and feed them psychotic drugs. Mind control has nothing to do with mental illness. So I'm going to see if this uploads, and that's all I'm going to do, except I'm going to say this is the double that married Wallace Simpson. And my father was married to sister of Georgia O'Keeffe, Claudia Ruth O'Keefe's my mom, and you don't hear a word about her. She was the real Queen Mom.